I'm Haitian American, and a couple of years ago, the earthquake absolutely devastated Haiti, my home. And a lot of us were touched by it personally, but the thing about the earthquake was there was a crisis in Haiti that existed well before that, and that crisis was extreme poverty. And extreme poverty, not to depress you, is really horrible and gruesome, but it's a reality in Haiti as it is in the rest of the world, in many places in the world. Whether you're talking about Bangladesh, or you're talking about India, or sub-Saharan Africa, extreme poverty is debilitating. There's 1.4 billion people in the world that are living in extreme poverty. Now, what does that mean? That means $1.50 a day. 1.4 billion people in this world are living at $1.50 a day. Education, food, beverage, medicine, health, everything, $1.50 a day. It's a devastating statistic when you think about it, especially to think that just how much poverty affects every other aspect of people's lives, whether you're talking about health or you're talking about education. Again, poverty is kind of the root of it, and that's why the UN has put extreme poverty at the top of their list when it comes to the Millennium Development Goals. But here's the thing, and this is what's amazing about this as an ambition, is that in 1981, 52% of the world's population lives in extreme poverty, $1.50 a day, 52% of the world's population. Today, it's 26%, due to all the great work that's been done around the world. At this rate, within our generation, we can see the end of extreme poverty. That together, with the right sort of work, extreme poverty can be completely eradicated, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. So what do we do? How do we activate people? How do we get people super excited about it? How do we get people to continue to participate and really evolve the discussion around poverty? And it used to be kind of images like this. It used to be these really provocative kind of, you trigger pity in people that would in turn engender some kind of compassion, which then would kind of result in some donation, some financial donation. But here we are at this conference that thinks about the future. What's the future of that transaction? What's the future of this whole thing? What's more impactful or more effective than pity? What's more powerful than compassion? And what will contribute more than just money? And this was the challenge that a lot of us thought about and kind of got in love with. The answer to that question, what's more powerful than all those things, is really empathy. The ability to really imagine and experience and understand the experience of someone else's situation. Empathy actually does so much more. And that's what this project I'm about to tell you about is all about. It's a massive experiment in empathy. It's called Live Below the Line. You might be familiar with it. It existed in the UK and Australia the past couple of years. Live Below the Line is a challenge to people like you and me to live below the poverty line for 5 days. $1.50 a day for 5 days. So that means food and beverage only for $1.50 a day. It's a really dramatic thing to do to your body. Think of it like the marathon. It's something that only particular people can do. But this campaign is designed to increase awareness, of course, around extreme poverty, but it's also in hopes to elevate the discussion of extreme poverty on the global and national agenda, especially this election year. But it's also designed to raise some money, so think about it, people could sponsor you the way they might sponsor a walkathon or something like that. So that's Live Below the Line. And what we hope to happen with this is create this ecosystem of content, all this stuff that happens as people go through this experience together. You know, they take pictures, they capture content, they distribute it online, they share it online, they're talking about it nonstop about this one period where everyone, hopefully, will live below the line. And what's amazing about this experience is that you begin to approximate what it's like to really live below the line. And of course, it's within our bubble and our safety net of New York City, and we all are very comfortable and have our access to all these things, but you begin to truly trigger some sense of empathy with people that live below the line. So at my company, for example, if all of us decided to do this for 5 days and we each spent $1.50 a day on food and beverage, what we might do is we might pool our resources, we might put our money together, which is exactly how people deal with it in the world. They pool their resources together. Or we might share recipes, or we might share our experiences, which is exactly what happens in the world. So as a result of this whole exercise, is we really begin to, again, approximate what happens and then generate some kind of empathy. So that's what I'm asking you to do, and thank you, Piers, for the opportunity to kind of put this forth. I'm challenging you to live below the line, to live at $1.50 a day. And if you want to participate in it, we've got cards here, and Michael Traynor, who runs the Global Poverty Project, which runs this, is here, and he'd be happy to talk to you about it. So understanding this issue is is one thing. It doesn't actually do anything to the problem. Participating in it will. So that's what I'm here to do. For more information, you can go to livebelowtheline.com. It took place in Australia and the UK. Click the US to sign up. And you can always contact us for more information. So thanks for the opportunity.